Yeah, so you said about you're older now, so you're happy with who you are.
I have no choice. I didn't choose to age, but it happens to all of us.
Do you have possibly words of advice for younger people who are unhappy with who they are? Do you have what moment in your life, was there a moment in your life where you were like, yep, I am happy with who I am and I can separate that from, what I look like or what job I have or whatever? Like what made you come to that, I guess, Zen spot?
Well, my immediate thought is Nellie dying in hospital 2 and a bit years ago. It's it does change your perspective because it was very close. I, of course, didn't realise when I was in a coma how close it was. A lot of people were upset. I'm not saying it's like a lightning bolt, and it wasn't any particular point, but maybe I just took a step back and thought, well, we're all very vulnerable and very finite and so fragile. Humans are so fragile. We think, how did we, as kids, fall off buildings and everything? It's like, dust ourselves off, but no. And also my mum, she passed away 3 or almost 4 years ago. She was always a ball of energy. I'm definitely my mother's son, and they always laughed and everything. But when she had a stroke, went downhill fast, went to a nursing home, which she always hated. She never wanted to go, ever. She always used to say, don't ever send me to a nursing home. Came to the point that she needed 24-hour care, so there was no option. So seeing Mum go downhill, I think, really impacted on me a lot and made me realise too, not just Mum, but the other people in the nursing home. To be honest, and I'm not meaning to upset anyone, people just go there to die. They wait to die. They try and entertain, like have piano, but that's just shit. No one wants that. They go to bed, eat the dinner at 5 o'clock, time to go to bed again. It's crap. And my sister and I both agree, if we had the choice, knowing what we knew, between Mum having a stroke and slowly going downhill to the point that she was not even like our mother anymore. She was so different in character and everything. She lost all the spark. If there was a point between that, or saying, well, she's happy and everything, and bang, it wouldn't have been much better. Yeah. So I think that makes you think, hey, we're all going downhill fast, and the older you get, it seems to be every year. Well, what new ailment will I have this year? And you can almost be guaranteed that you are going to have one or two. So, just make the most of what you can. Enjoy life. Try not to worry too much about bullshit, really, because we're all going to end up in the box or in the fire anyway, at the end of the day, or projected out to space, whatever the technology at the time. So, have fun. Just have fun. Don't worry too much about what people think about you or what your perception of what they think about is, because you can't change their minds. You have to be able to live with yourself, and that's the key thing, I think. If you can sleep at night knowing that you didn't do the wrong thing by anyone, or if you did, that you've made the effort to apologise and clear things up, that's all you can do. I mean, no one ever told me this is how you deal with life, and we're all on that road for ourselves. Nobody can tell us. So all the best to you out there.
Yes. Beautiful. Yes. Sort of following on, but sort of jumping back as well though. And feel free to pass as well, that's fine.
I won't pass.
What was the difference of opinion you had with your friend?
Well, it's difficult to know because it wasn't specified. He just sent an email, just basically halfway through said, well, that's it, I've had enough. And I can't remember the term he used, something a bit weird. And I thought, I'm not like that. I think it was definitely, here's the downside of Facebook again. It was a topic on there. I think the hot topic at the moment, of course, is Trump and all that. And I think so he had this opinion I didn't say, no, you're wrong. I think I kind of hinted to him that, that's very funny that you think that. But, and that was as far as it went. But I know all I did was put the little smiley face or the laughing face instead of and I thought, it's going to affect him. Apparently it did. And he said he's had enough of my attitude. He said the friendship was fun for a while, but it's been a pain in the ass for a long time. And I thought, well, that's great, because it wasn't long ago I last saved you from getting sacked in your job with my former union experience, and did you favours doing this, that and the other thing. So yeah, I wish I would have known, what a fool I was to think that this was the friendship I referred to, that one's never going to disappear. Like I have 4, well maybe 3 now, friendships that I think, no matter what, they will always exist. That adds to some insecurity relating to what you said before. I didn't think that one would end. I tolerated this guy who's a real nerd and very much lacked social skills, but I tolerated him because of his loyalty. There's the rug pulled out from under you again. Oh, okay. Nothing I can do about it, because I'm a bit sad by it, but I'm not devastated because it's happened to me before with people. So, and again, that's a fairly recent realisation that it's a word. People say love is used as a word too frequently. I think friends is, because we all think, got all these friends. Where are they when you need them? Where are they when you're sick? You find some will come that you don't expect to come, and others you think, why aren't they finding out how I am? So yeah, we have associates, very few friends, and I have a problem personally now with how do you know who is your friend? How can you ever know? I knew this guy for better part of 20 years when I worked in the government with him. So yep, you don't know. All you can do is hope you don't piss people off, and if you do, that they're a strong enough person to discuss it and sort it out, because a lot of things aren't worth throwing away.
Very true. Very true. Second.
Yes, ask the question.
Sorry, which one?
Ask the questions.
So what is a really important aspect of human nature that we need to move forward in society?
It is difficult. I think you just have to be a human that cares a little but not too much. You can't save the world. We'd all love to, but we can't. An aspect of it, I think, look, if you'd ask me what would I like to change, I would like to change the thinking of the average person to the reality that a lot more people are becoming aware of. You can't trust the governments and the big corporations of the world, and I'm talking the ones at the top. And I'm not being, super paranoid, just factual. I've done a hell of a lot of research into things. The big pharmaceutical companies run a lot. But I don't mean to digress, it's just don't believe everything we're told. Look back historically, no matter who's watching this, even if you're not very old, if you want to, research back from now back to when you first remember, and you'll find things have changed, the rules have changed, the food pyramids have changed even, in most of our lifetimes. Depends what they need to market and push up the top first. So, yeah, it's corruption is an easy word to say, but it exists, and I'm a little scared for the global society where we are heading, and make no mistake, we're heading there. And the potential of the civil war within even the next 10 years, even in Australia. Definitely you're already seeing it around the world. So, scared where they may run. I guess we'll just have to deal with it at the time, but just because someone in power tells you that it is so, whether it's your doctor or otherwise, do your own research. You have to advocate for yourself these days about everything. If I tell you, don't believe me, go and find, oh, he's right, or no, it's bullshit. Find out for yourself so you're comfortable with the truth of it. At the end of the day, it's you that have to live in this world.
Cool. I think that's
Don't ask me to do that again. Well, that's a good rehearsal.
Take two.
Position one.
Oh, we don't have any tape in the camera.
Oh no! The videotape's gone.
Four buttons.
The film is gone.
Hey, that was great, excellent.
It's a bit more than 10 seconds.
No, that's
Feel like compressing that down.